Good afternoon. It is feeling cold today, but the temperature over the next 24 hours or so is set to get much colder. Beautiful sunrise first thing this morning. You can see over in Hammersmith, but it has been a predominantly cloudy day. Just hints of something a little brighter.
Darren, snow in March. Is there more to come?
There is more snow to come. In fact, Rita, so far most of the snow has really been across northern parts of Scotland, but as this cold Arctic air sweeps down across all of us, we will find snow falling in some other parts of the country as well. Now, what's happening is some weather fronts are sliding in from the Atlantic, heading towards the far south of England, and we've got this battle taking place between milder Atlantic air that's more across the other side of the Channel and this Arctic air that's sitting across the UK. And that means those weather fronts are going to be bringing in some wetter weather into this cold air, and gardeners take note. Tuesday night looks particularly cold, could be as low as -10. Now towards the latter part of the week, this is where things could get really interesting. Big area of low pressure here, that's going to push its way in from the Atlantic, and we're likely to find some disruptive snow further north across the UK, anywhere from North Wales, North Midlands northwards, and there could be some heavy falls of snow over the hills, particularly in the North Pennines and the Scottish Hills.
It's going to be cold, isn't it?
Yes, I know. It looks like we might well have the ingredients for some snow, and as a result we've got a warning in place. You can see it here for potentially snow and ice from tonight through till tomorrow morning. There may well be further outbreaks of sleet and snow throughout tomorrow and possibly Wednesday as well.
But is it going to settle?
Well, there might be a little bit of accumulation, but maybe mostly on higher ground. Okay. And we could get some slush around, but it doesn't look like it's going to settle. And actually, as we get towards the end of the week, the temperatures are going to come up again. So whereas we had it lasting for quite a while in December, sledging to school and all that, I'm not sure that's going to happen this time, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, we don't want it too cold. Let's take a look. Hello again. I hope you had a lovely Monday. Now it looks like we are going to put spring to bed for the next few days, and the beautiful photos as well in favour of something a bit more wintry. This in fact was a sleet shower in Twickenham today. So of course we need the rain. It's been so dry, but there is a risk of that rain turning to sleet and snow as we've discussed overnight tonight and tomorrow, and the snow and ice warning is in place until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Feeling much colder as well tomorrow. Already quite chilly, but it will feel noticeably cooler tomorrow. Getting colder.
Yes, it is, Riz, very much so. It's felt cold today, actually, but it is getting colder over the next 24 hours or so. Now, no snow just yet. You can see, though, quite a bit of cloud. We've had some showers around today as well, but it really has felt rather chilly. Word of warning, tomorrow it is going to feel much chillier.
Now, earlier we heard about the raft of weather warnings for snow and ice as an Arctic blast hits the UK. And Alex is here with the all-important forecast. Are we all going to need our own umbrella holders? This is the question.
I certainly need an umbrella holder. I'm going to put it in my rider for my next OB. But yeah, it's going to get cold as we head through the next few days, Mary. And as you may have seen across social media and in the news, there are a number of warnings in place. Now, before we take a look at them, this was a situation this morning on Shetland. They had around 10 centimetres, but because of some drifting that we've seen over the last few hours, I suspect there is a fair bit more, and we're going to see more snowfall. This was actually North Yorkshire, not a complete whiteout, but we probably will see a few more centimetres falling as we head through the next couple of days. Well, let's take a look at where all of this is coming. And as Mary mentioned, it is an Arctic blast that we're dealing with at the moment. We've basically got high pressure up towards Greenland, low pressure out towards parts of Europe, and that is causing our winds to turn around to the north. So we're pulling in that very cold Arctic air. So as you head through the next few days, particularly at night time, it is going to be pretty cold. I suspect we'll probably see our coldest night of the year so far. Tonight, we're probably getting down to maybe -10 in the shelter glens of Scotland. Well, let's take a look at some of those warnings that are very much in place. So we'll start with what's in place, what's been in place rather today and through this evening. Well, we had that one across Scotland into eastern parts of England. Here we could see up to 10 centimetres falling. And at 9 o'clock this evening, we get more snow and ice warnings come into place for Northern Ireland and also that southern half of the UK. 1 to 2 centimetres here. I suspect the snow could be quite slushy in places. So as we wake up tomorrow morning, I would say even outside of these warning areas, it probably will be quite icy. And as we head into tomorrow itself, you can see that warning does get extended a little bit further south out towards the southeast there. Yeah, so as I say, those warnings towards the end of the week could be fairly significant. So as I say, keep a watchful on the forecast, but we'll keep everyone updated as we head through.
OK, thanks for that, Alex.